on 27th of April, two guests left Port Harcourt to Aba to visit a man they met on social media on Instagram. All right, and um, one of the girls, her name is Afiba. She's a Ghanaian, and she's married. Uh, why the other one is Celine, um, who Afiba came in from Ghana to Lagos to Wiri, then to Port Harcourt to meet with Celine. So both of them left to Wiri on 27th of April to visit one Andrew Amechi Ochekwo. Andrew Ashley Ochekwo is his name in Aba. Discussion with Andrew was that they have to come spend some time and enjoy the moment together. Three of them, that's the two girls and the guy. That is the Some together. Yeah, so yeah, and they agreed on the 1 million naira payment for the time together with this man. And they traveled. They left Port Harcourt on boat. The man sent them money for transportation. The family reported the case to anti-kidnapping department in Aba, Abia State, and they visited Andrew's house. And when they got there, Andrew refused to open the door and threatened. He had a GUN. All right. So the police was able to convince him to open the door. So they now took him away. So when they got to the house, they discovered that the bag of Celine was in the house, and also ATM card. Her ATM card was there. Then they took this man to station. The police could not do anything. The man was saying that these people came to our house. Yes, they spent time together, and he had a business deal with them where they even paid out 1 million naira for the business deal. All right, because when at the house, the tablet, his phone in the house, they saw an email alert of debit of 1 million naira from her account, which was credited to the same account that sent her transport for them to come to Aba.
So the meaning that in her hand, they still can't collect her money again.
Yeah, even 1 million. He sent 100K for transport. He took 1 million naira from them. So it was obvious that there was something strange in the whole. There was something fishy, and then the family were telling the police that this man is holding Celine and Afiba. He should be able to disclose the whereabouts of these two people. He could not say. He said he doesn't know where they are. While in custody, he was making use of his phone. He was on internet. He was making calls. He was doing a whole lot of things while in custody of Abia State Police Command under the anti. He had access to the phone because he was being treated not a son. So the family reached out to me on social media through Instagram, and I had to call them. They told me that this is what transpired. So and I told them that this is what we are going to do. Since they suspect a foul play, let's do petition to AI Zone 9 Omuahia for a case transfer from that department to another department, so that for them to investigate this case thoroughly. And which we did. We filed petition on the 10th of May. Petition was submitted to AIG Zone 9 Omuahia. So surprised, I got a call from some of my colleagues who I sent there. So I sent my colleague in Abia to go to that place to verify, to know what really happened. Why is police not even getting information about the whereabouts of the girls? So when he got there, they said the police people told him that the girls, that they want to obtain money from the man. That was what they told my colleague, and that they want to forge fake, they're missing, and then extort money from the man. And that was what they told my colleagues. I said, no, but let us do petition to Zone 9. We write petition to Zone 9 for case transfer. So after like 4 days after I wrote petition, I got a call that some team of officers from IG office, IROT, IGP, FIB, IROT came to carry the case file. I said, what happened? Who wrote petition? Because I know that we wrote petition to IG for transfer. We wrote to AIG in Umuahia. They said the one of the relatives said they wrote a petition that he's sorry that he didn't let me know that they wrote a petition to IG for case transfer in Abuja, But he heard that the Ghanaian embassy complained to IG over the matter, so IG transferred the case to IROT for them to take over the case. Because such case of high profile cases, they always refer it to IROT, Intelligence Response Team in Abuja to handle the case. So they now came to our Umuahia to pick up the suspect, pick up the case file. So when they got to Umuahia, they had challenges of picking the case file, according to them, that the police refused to hand over the case file to them, that they are still investigating. Over 2 weeks in custody, Andrew could not tell them where Celine and Afiba is. He could not tell them that this is what happened to them, this was what transpired. So this team were able to get contact, and they took this took Andrew to Abuja. So on their way to Abuja, at the station, they took some properties from Andrew's house, his phones, the bag of Celine, that was the victims, the man's computers, laptops, and the rest of them. So the man owns the Mercedes Benz, so they have to put all those stuff inside the boot of the Mercedes Benz. Now carry the man and tell him to enter the bus, the Toyota Hiace bus, a white Toyota Hiace bus. So the officers drove the Mercedes Benz with one of the officers, while this Hiace bus was behind driving. They were now traveling from Aba through Enugu to Benue State, heading to Abuja. So they said they got somewhere along Benue State. The car stopped on the way and refused to start. So Andrew now told them that this car has a facial recognition and thumb print or something or whatever, that he's the only one that can be able to know how to operate it. So they brought Andrew down from the car and allowed him to enter the driver's seat to start the car. So he told him to open the bonnet. He opened the bonnet. He pressed something with his thumb. The car started, and they told him to come down. He now entered the bus. The journey continues. So 1 hour after, the car still stopped on the way again. So they told him, okay, go and do what you did before. So he came down from the car. So the officer said, Andrew entered the car. One of his legs was outside. One leg was inside. Then the door was open. So he was standing by the door with him with gun. While another officer was at the driver's side, the outside, waiting for the car to start. So when the car started, Andrew now told the officer, go and close the bonnet. So the officer left him by the door to go and close the bonnet. As he was closing the bonnet, Andrew accelerated and zoom off. This was their story. They said the man took off, drove off, and he nearly hit the man. The officer said he jumped out of his way and he zoomed off. He could not,
use these
use his GON. So he took off. So they started making calling different police units in Benue for them, that like the man driving a black Mercedes Benz, and they should hold him anywhere they see him. And in that boot of that Mercedes Benz, Andrew's got that boot, because it's an SUV they took from the station, from the other the station. His phone is in the boot, so Andrew drove off. So I think when he was driving, I think he missed them, because the car Mercedes Benz, the speed is more than the Toyota Hiace bus. So they said, I think at the period where he was driving, I think he stopped somewhere, opened the boot, and get hold of his phone, and then started making calls, calling friends that he's escaping. I think he called one man named Ben, who came again to social media and said that Andrew called him when when he was escaping from the police hand, video call that he was escaping, that he needs help and rest of them. And the man told him to surrender. Andrew refused. So the police said the checkpoint was mounted by the vigilante and the musician. So when they got to that, when Andrew got to that checkpoint, he saw the blockage. He stopped. So they pointed GUN on him to stop, and he tried to reverse back to turn to move. They now opened, FIRE on him, and that was how
Mm.
they instantly they did that.
They unlived
And
him.
yes, and that was what happened. Then they now took his remains to the morgue, where he is. So at this point, I got a call when I posted about the story that these two girls were missing. Posted Andrew's picture. I got a call from somebody, a victim from Lagos, a girl who said January this year, Andrew invited him, sent him money for transport. He went about to see him, and after Andrew, RAPE,
Hey,
yes, both through the two sides,
front and back.
the front and the back, and she was tied in the room, and a lot happened. The man went through his phone, deleted his chat. Then the last day, she spent 6 days in the house, tied. Every time, and after the 6 days, that night, that she noticed that the door, each time Andrew wants to sleep, the door will be locked. He will collect the key. But that night, the key to the door was not, he didn't collect the key. So when she now saw the key, she now, moved forward a little and opened the door and ran out. She said when she got to the gate, because that house, I went to the house yesterday. The house is, he lives, is a rented apartment, but he lives in the duplex, while the other people live at the other side. So anything happens here, people cannot know. And he has a very big generator that makes noise in the compound. So when somebody shouts, you won't even hear if anybody is making noise in the compound. So when she got to the gate, he turned her back. She saw Andrew. So she now faced the fence and jumped the fence. So in the video I shared, you see that she has
Her leg.
yeah, her leg was, the barbed wire, something like that. And that was how she jumped into the next compound until she escaped. Yes. So while we are doing that, I discovered that there's a disconnect between security people and the people, because most times people will not like to give police people information because of risk of being arrested or invited for questioning. People are scared to talk. So I posted on my page that if you have any information about the whereabouts of these two girls, please send me a DM or call me, and it will be confidential. So I got an intel from Aba who told me that they saw two people, two female, somewhere not far from Andrew's house, but a lonely area. That these people have been there for like 1 month plus. Two people who have already, that
Who
there's
don't
no
mind?
longer, yes, no longer head is no longer there, two hands is not there, and two legs is not there. That is seen as, smelling everywhere and the rest of them. We should come and check and know. So I called the police. They said, okay, let them send a team to me. So day first today, we were there at the scene searching everywhere, and we discovered one, which we evacuated to the morgue, and we don't know if that body is for Celine or Afiba, but we are still searching for one again to last two, because they told us it was two that they saw that day, but we didn't find one. We always found just one, so we don't know who owns this thing until they run some medical checks and tests to carry out to know who, if it is for this or for for this person. And again, not it's not alone, because now, sorry, at the scene where we saw that the something something at that scene. The cutting using wrapping that stuff is the exact cutting missing in Andrew's house, because in Andrew's house where they went to search, when we got there we saw that two cutting are missing. So the cutting used in wrapping that the same cutting that left Andrew's house, the same cutting that left Andrew's house, the same. So that's it for now.